What's up, guys? I had an appointment the other day for a bilateral orchiectomy, so I thought I'd talk a bit about that. So this video is for anybody who's interested in hearing a trans perspective. Stick around, or if you are curious as to what goes on at a consultation for that type of surgery, stick around. I'm going to talk about it and probably touch on, why trans people or trans women like myself end up choosing to go through the surgery. So if you want to know like the quick answer why trans women would want to get a bilateral orchiectomy, the quick answer is that it immediately removes like all of your testosterone. So trans women without, like, before that surgery, if you don't have that surgery, you have to take what is called a testosterone blocker. So I take a testosterone blocker 3 times a day, which is great and fine, but the only thing is, the longer that you take these medications, the more of a strain it will take on your liver. So you're better off taking less medications, you know what I mean? So I already have to take 9 pills a day, so this will be eliminating 3 pills a day. And like that might not sound like a lot, but like we're talking 9 pills a day, so that's 9 times 7, 60. Basically be cutting all my pills down by a third. So it'd be way less strain on my liver. So that's the short version. So if you didn't know about trans women, so in order to like keep everything like flat, there's like a compartment up here where you can push up your testes. So, and that's what a lot of trans women, including myself, do. We push them up into there, and that's where they sit. So like that can cause problems throughout the day if like you happen to be leaning up against a countertop. They're now located in the front. If somebody happens to hit you in the front, they're in the front, like up high. So like it can create complications there. Like I don't know if there can be any specific health complications from doing that over time. I think I've read potential side effects over time. I've been doing this since I was literally in high school. I'm 40 years old. I've not had any health complications at this point. I would also add that I have not had any complications from the medication at this point either. And I've been taking the hormones, the testosterone blockers, the estradiol pills, and the as well as progesterone, as well as dutasteride, as well as finasteride. I've taken all of these medications, and I did them for the majority of the last decade without a doctor's supervision, with medications that I got off of the internet, being completely real. And like I was 100%, if you can over schmose on them, then I was doing that, because I was like going way over what a normal recommended dosage was for all of these medications, and like I did not experience any complications. One thing I will say is that with the medications, I didn't have any like top growth before I started the injections, is one thing that I will say, versus the pills or the patches. Anyway, so I had my consultation and went in. It was I was actually surprised how quick and simple the appointment was. Basically, the nurse came in and asked me a bunch of questions, just like the normal spiel, allergies, which medications you're currently taking, do you smoke, all that stuff. And then the doctor came in and she was just like, so do you want the rundown of the surgery? And I was like, I said basically, yes, I know what the surgery is, of course. I've heard a lot of people tell their perspectives on the surgery, and, I've listened to a lot of people tell their experiences on the surgery, so I'm like pretty comfortable that I'm like knowledgeable on it and I know what I'm getting myself into. But yes, I would like to hear what you normally tell the people. And basically all she said was basically just put 2 small incisions, and then they cut them, and they'll put some dissolvable stitches on the inside, and I'll be able to feel the stitches, she told me. She told me that I could stay on my estradiol while I was doing the surgery, but there is a risk of blood clots from the surgery, which I did not know that beforehand. There's potential for risk of blood clot from the surgery, so that's something to keep in mind if you want to get this. I personally do not have any more anxiety over the surgery than I do about doing the injections. Like every single time I do an estradiol injection, I do have anxiety about it to a degree. Like it's not like a terrible amount of anxiety. It's not enough anxiety to stop me from doing it, but it's enough to make me like to be fearful of it, like of a potential health complication or something, or like getting it in the wrong spot, or like it's pretty hard to screw it up, but like I still have anxiety about it, and that's the same thing with this surgery. From what I've understood, it is a pretty low risk surgery. Like it's outpatient, you know what I mean? It's same day, so you're like out of the hospital the same day. As far as like work limitations, you can't lift anything at all for the first 2 weeks. You're not supposed to be on your feet, and then after that, no lifting for at least the first week after that. And then it's as like depends on how you feel after that, is my best understanding of it. So definitely be off of work for 2 weeks, and then no lifting for at least a week after that. But yeah, I'm personally excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping that like maybe it'll like, you know, the last 3 blood tests that I've had, my testosterone levels, it has said that I've had no testosterone in my system, which like I don't know. I try not to be conspiratorial minded and accept the information that is given to me, but it just like it seems crazy to me that I would have absolutely 0 testosterone in my system. Just seems sus, you know what I mean? But like that is what my tests have said. The last 3 the blood tests that I've had have said that I have no testosterone in my system whatsoever. Taking the testosterone blockers, which I do take a bit of a high dose for that. But I'm hoping that I'll get an even better, transition result with the surgery. So positive things there. Anyways, I really appreciate you guys all hanging out and listening to me. I'm going to try posting more on here. I'm also going to try hopping back onto my sim racing account. I've been taking a little break from social media and feel like I was in a great headspace for it. I'm a little bit better now, so I'm going to try to post more. And but I guess, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.